Today was a very interesting day. Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash were spending time at Fluttershy's parents' house, visiting with her family. They were talking and reminiscing and having a nice little conversation when Fluttershy's younger brother came home. It seems that all of the things that he's been attempting lately have met with failure, and rather than try harder to continue improving himself, he just sort of quit, gave up, and got into sort of an artsy funk, moaning on about how he's this great important artist and no pony pays attention to his art and doesn't understand him, and he'd rather stay at home and try something new than continue doing things that he wasn't being successful at. Fluttershy didn't particularly like this quitter attitude and encouraged him to move out of her parents' house, which he did, and right into her house. Now she had to put up with her lazy, vain brother who only cares about himself and was being rude to other ponies. This guy's got a bit of an ego and can be a bit of a flirt with characters such as Rainbow Dash, who doesn't particularly appreciate his attempts to win over her affection. Many of Fluttershy's friends tried to give him a job, but ended up being annoyed by him when he constantly failed or finagled his way out of actually doing any work. Unable to take his lazy attitude anymore, Fluttershy kicked him out of her house as well, and he went off to live by himself in the woods, something that he wasn't particularly too talented at. This forced Fluttershy to welcome him back into her house under the condition that he did exactly what she told her. She sat him down and focused his attention on his original passion, which was hairstyling. She made him practice it over and over until he got it right and was able to prove that he could learn a new skill, finish it, and complete it correctly without failing. That when you actually try something and see it through to the end, you can complete it and discover that you have more talents than you thought before. After that, he went to school for a while, studied hard, and eventually graduated from hairstylist school, and will now have that as his major job opportunity. Now he's finally working for a living, but still living at home because he has yet to find his own apartment. But at least he's proven that he can see things through to the end, he can do tasks successfully without quitting, and he has a bright future ahead of him and motivation to better himself, and perhaps maybe he'll get out of his parents' house someday. Fluttershy was able to put her hoof down and stand up for what she believed in. A little tough love went a long way to helping her brother reform. It was interesting also to know that Fluttershy's brother is some pony that her friends have known for quite a long time, even though this is the first time I'm hearing about him. I don't know why ponies don't tell me more about their family. Anyhow, as annoying as he was, it was still nice to meet him and to get to know a little bit more about Fluttershy's parents and where she grew up and what kind of pony she is and what her parents are like and what her brother is like and so on. Fluttershy ultimately did a nice thing and helped her brother learn something very important. Next week I'm going to be spending time with Rarity and Pinkie Pie. And then after that, I think I'm going to take a break for a while, as should we all. Anyhow, until then, thank you for listening.